everybody, welcome back to this segment of A Writer's World. It's your girl Whitney, and today we are back at it again with a Moving Up Mondays. Now, I'm excited for this week's kind of, daily uplifting affirmations type thing that's going on, and I hope you're excited because I got a good one for you guys today, and I hope you think so too. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it. So if you're interested in what it is that I gotta say, then just keep on watching. So first off, I just want to keep everybody in tuned and in line with the rest of their week. I know that sometimes it can be sluggish, it can be annoying, but we gotta do it. So let's just push through it and be motivated. So one I have for you is to define your own happiness. So now I know it's kind of hard to think about that sort of, and it's a bit challenging because you're wondering, how am I going to define my own happiness? I don't get it. What do you mean define your own happiness? Well, what I mean is find the things that make you happy and do them. Let that define your own happiness. Don't let a boy, don't let a girl, don't let anybody else define what it is or what it means to make you happy. You can allow that person to be an element of your happiness, but do not put that weight on them wholeheartedly. I've made that mistake before. It doesn't work in relationships, and it definitely leads to a breakup. So don't do that, right? And it's just like, we're not only talking about relationships, significant others. We're talking about with your everyday lives. If you put it on everyone else to make you happy, that is a huge weight on somebody else, and you cannot give that job to somebody else. It is nobody else's job to make you happy. It is your job to be in control of your own happiness. 2, watch your thoughts. Now, you can't expect to be happy, to be positive, to stay uplifting if your thoughts are not like that. So if you catch yourself being negative most of the time, time it, write it down, see the frequency, and change. Be intentional with the way that you want to be happy. If you see that as you're charting down your negativity, it's a lot, and it's like 20 times an hour, that is unhealthy, and I want you to track your mental state. I want you to be intentional with changing your mindset, with being more positive and being more optimistic, which leads us to our 3rd tip. Try optimism. Be that annoying person that is always happy, always annoying, always cheery. I know how you see some people and you're just like, they're always happy. I would love to always be happy. I would love to be annoying because people think that I'm always happy, because then it's just like, if I feel good, ooh, you all are going to know about it. And I'm telling you, it's just, no one can ruin your own happiness. Even if people get annoyed by you, try optimism, because you'll just see certain things in a different light. Even if something terrible happens, I don't know what can happen, like something really bad at work or at school happens, you can try to see that in a different light, or you can just react differently or handle it differently as opposed to what you would have before. Try optimism. It may annoy you too at the end of the day, but let's see how it goes. So 4, as we're on this happiness streak, I want you to always expect happiness. Do not expect the worst out of people. Do not expect to be disappointed all the time. Do not expect the worst type of situation. Kind of change that around and expect differently. And if it doesn't happen for you in that sort of sense, you still thought that it was, and it gives you a sense of hope, but it also allows you to believe that it is going to happen one way or another. It's very pessimistic, because how can you go through your life constantly thinking that the world is out to get you? You can't live happily, you can't live successfully, and you can't be comfortable if you're always watching your back. Always expect happiness. Always expect some sort of joy to come out of your day. Lastly, on this tip, I want you to fuel your happiness. Gauge yourself. What is your power source? What is your energy source? What is your happiness? Where does it come from? And I know you're kind of thinking, isn't that just defining it? First off, no, you need to understand what makes you happy. You need to gauge what makes you happy. You really need to go through yourself and go through the list and say, does this genuinely make me happy? When I watch Netflix for 12 hours on end, or just more, does that make you happy? Or do you feel bad because you're just not doing anything and you're being super lazy and it's a fault of yours and you don't want to do that, right? So even though it may feel good in the moment, ask yourself, is this really helping me out in the long run? I really want you guys to gauge yourself this weekend. I want you to challenge your mindset, challenge your happiness, challenge your negativity. Ask yourself, is this really helping me out in the long run. I'm going to do this too, trust me. Whenever I give these Moving Up Mondays, I challenge myself as well because I am bettering myself along the way. I am always trying to improve my mindset, improve the person that I am, and try to be an overall good person. And I hope you guys see that. I hope it's not coming off as judgmental or any way like that. I just really hope that I'm motivating you in any way, shape, or form. Even if it is just one person, I hope that it's just one person. You know, even if it's that same person every single time, I do this for you. Thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you never miss when I post a new video. Come back. Thanks. I'm just kidding, but I hope to see you guys again. Thanks, guys.